So it's January, back to work, back to school, starting to get back into those routines, which is good. Routines can be very helpful. But I think there is a little window of opportunity right now, following the break we've all had, because that time just after a break from routines is an ideal moment to choose consciously what you pick back up for yourself and what you don't. And by that, I don't just mean if you return to that Thursday evening activity you were doing before. It may be that, but I also mean the more subtle routines and patterns of thinking and behavior that have just crept into life. For example, maybe letting social media eat into the time you'd rather be reading or working on developing that project you had in the back of your mind. Or those things that you've been putting up with, those things that somehow make you feel less than your full best self, but there they are. Like maybe you've been gradually looking after yourself a little less, or you've stopped listening to the music you enjoy, or you've noticed your confidence or your dress is not what it used to be. You know, those sorts of things that have gradually crept into the fabric of your life. Well, moments like the start of a year, birthday, or getting back from a holiday can be an excellent break to the momentum of subconscious habit patterns. And if you choose, they can be a perfect break from the turning of those subconscious wheels. An excellent moment to sit yourself down and ask yourself, am I on the path I choose to be? And if not, what small step will bring me back on track? As in, what needs to be done or not done to bring me on track. So it comes down to action. There can be small actions, but it needs to come down to tangible action at some point. And thinking along these lines will help you start to sharpen your focus on what you want to create for yourself based on who you are right now, not who you were 3 or 6 months or even a few years ago for that matter. I have another video that goes into more detail about how to focus on your priorities to kickstart you into thinking and planning, and to think about what might be getting in the way of you making changes happen. But the first thing to recognize is that you have an opportunity right now to stop, examine, and create habits that reflect more of who you choose to be before the old wheels start turning and picking up momentum again as we go further and further into the year. And if you feel like now is a good time to work on yourself with some support from solution-focused therapists to propel you forward with the added benefit of hypnosis, just book yourself in for a free initial consultation. Share if you like what you hear, because you never know who you might be helping out. And wishing you a great start to the year, full of energy, enthusiasm, and clarity of mind. There will be more thoughts and tips soon. Till then, be good to yourself.